Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Could it get much worse than this? Every day we stray farther from God's light. God is dead. Please don't. Please, God, no. Hey, we have a lot of money. What do you want to do with it? Oh, well, we could put it towards cancer research. We could land on Mars 10 years early, you know, like, no. No. Let's make the Emoji movie. Sir, what do you mean? I'm talking the Emoji movie. You know those emojis that the kids are using? Yeah. We're gonna make a movie about those. If I somehow walked into a theater where the Emoji movie was playing and all the doors locked behind me and there was no way out, I would probably hang myself with my shoelaces. I'm hoping they cancel this fucking thing. It's already gotten so many negative reviews. Why do they gotta do this kind of thing? Why? What's the reason behind it? I know the reason. It's money. They know that all the little kids, they love emojis. I don't know who passed this. I don't know what creative executives were thinking when they put this shit together. But the order and the development of cinema is going down the shithole because of the need for money. It's going to be our downfall. I mean, ultimately, like, not even just with shitty movies like this. Now, you could argue that, oh, well, it's just a movie. Whatever, it's just a movie. But the thing is it's not just a movie. What it's doing is glorifying. It's glorifying. Now, is language in danger? No. No, language is not in danger. Is intelligence in danger? Not necessarily. But is creativity in danger? Are movies in danger? Maybe. Now, it's not to say that this movie is going to corrupt anybody. The damage is already done. The only thing that this movie is proving, and which is why it is so upsetting, it's proving to the fact that everything, especially in Hollywood, in the media, whatever it might be, in marketing in general, everything that is bought and sold, it is proving that we don't care about quality, we don't care about creativity, we don't care about authenticity. What we care about, and what especially Western society cares about, is making money. That's all it is. It's about making money. It's a big room of a bunch of old guys in suits, and you know what they're doing? They're tapping their fingers together and twiddling their fucking thumbs, going, what do the kids like? Well, my daughter, she likes those emojis on her phone, I think she calls them. She texts with them all day instead of going outside and enjoying the world or drawing or doing anything good. And that's exactly the problem. Not only is this being fueled by money, but it's glorifying, as I was trying to make my point before, it's glorifying phones. And I'm not saying phones are bad. Phones are useful. A great piece of engineering. It's an engineering marvel. Phones are great. Bring it back to the old days when the first cell phone was made. Whatever. Right? But what the phones are taking away, as Louis C.K. says, taking away conversation. It's taking away true expression. It's taking away, as Louis C.K. has said before, it's taking away, and you can look this up. It's a Louis C.K.'s video about that he hates cell phones. He was on Conan O'Brien. He said what the phones are taking away is empathy. It's taking away empathy because you're just doing this all the time. If you're just doing this, then it's gonna turn out bad for everybody because you're losing connection, right? Pain and understanding other people's pain, and it goes down the whole line of human emotion. I've seen the newer. I was born in '96, right? So I'm still young, right? I'm you know what I mean? I'm still young. So, but the kids who are born in 2000, right, are totally at risk, if not already affected by cellular devices and the consumption. It needs to be regulated by their parents, but for the kids who aren't regulated, and this is all because I grew up playing outside. That's what I did. Even though I'm still young, it wasn't too long ago when I was born in '96 all the way up to 2004, etc., whatever. I was playing outside. I was learning how to ride a bike. I was learning how to do all this. But kids aren't interested in doing things like that anymore, the ones who were born a decade after. And I was lucky because I'm not bragging. I'm not one of those people who's like, well, today's youth are I am today's youth. But I'm a little older, and I was lucky that I was born right before these things blew up in popularity. I am lucky because I probably would have been affected negatively to where this was all me. And I'm not saying that everybody is affected this way, but I've noticed in a lot of people that I know that are a lot younger than I am, that their mind is numb. Their brain doesn't work. They're not intelligent. They're not finding out new things. They're not reading books. I mean, if anything, they should be taught that their phones can be a gateway to information, but they're not looking at information. They're not learning new things on their cell phones or their computers. All they're doing is fucking oh, what are the oh, a new emoji movie. You know what I mean? It's just Facebook. It's just Snapchat. It's just these things, which I use Facebook. Obviously, most people do, but I don't go on it. I don't go on it every day. My life isn't completely. I'm not barricading myself in a veil of walls to wall of social media, and you shouldn't be doing that, because I have friends, I have family that are literally every moment, when it's supposed to be a personal moment, or if it's supposed to be a moment we're all trying to be together and hang out. And this is an issue that's been addressed before. I'm not the first to say it. I'm probably the 4 billionth who said it. But in the middle of conversation or the middle of anything, it's like, oh, hold on. Not even a hold on. It's just out of nowhere. They're on Snapchat trying to send snaps. Why? Why can't that fucking wait? Especially if you're at a diner. And that's what this movie is glorifying. This is what this movie's marketed towards. It's strengthening. It's fortifying a symbol, in which emojis are a symbol of the phone. And I sound like such a bastard when I say that. I sound like, oh, you're just a lame motherfucker. No, it's true though. There's nothing wrong with emojis. There's nothing wrong with texting. There's nothing wrong with social media. But the kids who abuse it, the kids who fortify their lives, who have a veil over their eyes between them and the real world, between them and nature and having fun and having real wholesome fun, this veil destroys empathy. And if you're asking where the proof is, you can look no further than the people who are affected by it. And I'm sure there are people affected by it in your life who, for at any moment, seem not to be engaged, have a lack of enthusiasm, have a lack of certain human emotions. It's disengaging. And it's very worrying. And it's so bizarre when you talk to somebody and they seem so out of it. If something causes you to freak out, and if something causes you to lose control of your mind when you don't have it, is a problem. That is called an addiction. If I took away your phone right now, would you be fine? Would you be able to cope? Then you're fine. If you freaked out and had an anxiety attack if I took away your phone, then there's something fucking badly wrong. And all this movie is doing is glorifying that, is bringing it into the light. Why? Because old motherfuckers need some more money. There's stacks of fucking money. And what they know that the youth is completely completely absorbed in this sort of thing. But the inkling of hope is that people that are around my age, maybe a little younger or whatever, and I keep saying my age like I'm special or something. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I was born right before this whole thing was a big craze. And I feel very grateful. But the thing is that they're going, okay, this is retarded. And there are youth who are saying this is fucking stupid, and I see it. And that's good, because there are people who are rational enough, who have brains. And if you just have a brain, a fucking head on your shoulders, you can go, wow, this is really stupid. There's no substance to this. You can see that the only purpose, and it's blatantly obvious, the only purpose of the movie is to make money. And you can argue that I have my own addictions because I attacked cell phones. I'm smoking cigarettes. I do this. I do that. Maybe I'm addicted to YouTube, whatever. The things that are directly... because smoking is my choice. I don't smoke around kids. I don't smoke around people and affect them. People that, like, there are friends of mine that don't smoke that hang out with me, and I say, is it okay if I smoke? Because it's in my own house. I say, all right, is it okay? And I ask if it's okay. If it's not, then I won't. But the problem with the cell phones, the iPhone, whatever, is that it's not just affecting one person. It's not just your own choice. It's a pandemic. It's like, if I want to hurt myself by myself, then okay, I will. That's my own damn fault. But if you're creating a movie that's marketed towards children, the future of the world, then you're making a huge fucking mistake. And it's not a mistake because they know what they're doing. What they're doing, it's an attack. Maybe attack's not the right word. What it is, it's fucking awful thing to do. Because you want money, you're destroying creativity. You're showing the kids who are too young that their parents are going to bring them to this nice animated film because the kid can't make a choice for themselves whether to see that shit or not. They're going to bring him there, and then their mind's just going to be fucking erased. It's going to be lathered, painted with this image of what creativity is, and it's not creativity. They're going to be painted with this image of what enjoyment really is. And now, is that really such a bad thing? No. Little walking emojis, whatever. Not a bad thing. But if it is glorifying something irresponsible to education and glorifying and pointing arrows towards a device and glorifying a device, I use that word a lot, my bad, a device that is stripping people who abuse it, take note, people who abuse it, stripping away empathy, stripping away human connection, and having a nice youth. That's all I really have to say. Whatever you think, you can leave it in the comments below. Let me let you take note that what I am saying is merely my opinion. I'm not saying that you have to believe what I am saying. I'm not saying that what I am saying is the absolute truth. All I am saying is this is how I feel, and that this movie is fucking garbage. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.